First opened for business in 1994. There's a look at Progressive Field here in Cleveland. Today, it's the second of this three-game series between the New York Yankees and the Cleveland Indians. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. Danny Salazar is on the mound for game two. What's your take on him, EK?
Well, guys, his batting average against this year is under 250. He's really had his way with the offense.
Brett Gardner makes his way to the plate, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Leading off the afternoon for the Yankees, left fielder, number 13.
Trying to bunt his way on to open the ball game, but he misses it for strike one. Eric, this Indians ball club, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, and that last loss dropped them back to the 500 mark on the year. So, obviously, they'd like to get back into that positive numbers with a win here.
Zimmer comes on now, and he has it 1 down. So now let's take a look at Joe Girardi's lineup for the visiting Yankees. Who's the one to watch, EK?
Well, I think all opposing pitchers are going to have their hands full with Brett Gardner. Now, he's been crushing the ball lately, hitting over 450 in the last 10 games. He's doing a great job of going with what he's given. He's making them pay when it's a mistake pitch.
Out in front of it, strike one. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Well, it's a huge difference between being 0-2 and 1-1 as a hitter, especially against a guy like this on the mound. So that's a good job to hold up on that pitch.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. And with a quick breather here, let's give you a look at how the Tribe stacks up defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. Any thoughts, Eric?
Well, Matty, Yan Gomes, he's behind the plate. Yanni Mal, that's what they like to call him. Very good back there. Not only does he have the good physical attributes, but he's very good at calling a game, kind of leading his pitching staff. We'll see how he does in this one.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Almonte moves over, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. Yankees nothing. Indians coming up. Major League. Masahiro Tanaka will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. EK, what do you got?
Well, Matty, he's having a very nice season so far. He's got an ERA in the low 3s. So hopefully he can continue that here in this one. Give his ball club a chance to win.
We'll jump forward in this one to the top of inning number 2. Aaron Judge gets his first shot now, and he's working on a modest 5-game hitting streak. Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0.
Well, that's a good thing that pitch was above the strike zone, because a few inches lower, and that ball's right in his wheelhouse.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Yeah, and I don't think I'd be in any big hurry to challenge this guy again. I'd see if I could make him go out of the zone, maybe chase a bad pitch.
And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Carl Dixon.
Well, Matt, I think Dixon has sometimes been thought of as a hitter's umpire. Well, the book on him is that he can be a little bit tight on the edges of the strike zone. We'll see if that's the case.
Third baseman
Chase Headley will stand in now. He homered in the ballgame last night.
Well, he's had 7 RBIs in his last 10 games, so he is producing runs, and he had another good one yesterday.
The windup and the 0-1. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
He's found a pretty nice rhythm out here early on.
Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes.
Yeah, and you got to figure if he's going to jump the yard here, it's going to have to be to left field, because I don't think they're going to give him anything inside that he can pull.
And there's a swing and a miss by Headley as he set down on strikes for the second out.
And that changeup's not really a pitch you can sit on with 2 strikes. Because if he gives you that fastball, you'll be an hour late on it. That's a great job of not showing that pitch until he was ready to punch him out.
Matt Holliday will stand in, and as you can see the numbers away from home, he's been much better once he gets out on the road. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Not close. It's 2-0.
Well, it's looking like this might be their best chance to get that first base runner out there. And really, this has been one of the few guys that's even been ahead in the count.
No score here as we play inning number 2. And he misses badly with a fastball here, and it's 3-1 now.
And like most guys, the further ahead in the count he gets, the more dangerous he becomes. He's going to lock in on one pitch, one zone, and he'll hurt you if he guesses right.
And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Well, this guy's been absolutely wearing it. It's averaged down into the 220s, so if there was ever a guy that needed to put together a 4-hit ball game, this is the guy. Got that first one out of the way.
Into the seats, 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Edwin Encarnacion readies for his first swings in this one. And boy, check out the recent numbers. Clearly providing a lot of pop at the plate right now. We'll jump ahead and pick this one up in the top of inning number 3.
Now batting.
Coming to the plate now, Brett Gardner. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Oh, and it's so important to take advantage of these kind of opportunities early in a ball game. It can change the entire complexion of the game if you can put the other guys on their heels right away.
The 0-1 on its way. Lifted the other way out to left center. Zimmer is there. 1 out. Didi Gregorius stands in for the second time. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he was right on the off-speed stuff and hit it well, but just didn't have any luck. It's going to be interesting to see if they stay with more fastballs right here.
Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1. Fly ball into straightaway left. Brantley is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
The batter, number 14.
Starlin Castro stands in with 2 on and 2 out here in the 3rd.
And you know, some guys just get better with runners in scoring position and 2 outs. This is a big at-bat for him right here, even though it's still early.
Oof, looks like he's chasing butterflies with that swing. It's 0-1.
Boy, not very decisive there. Hey, it's early, but this is a big spot.
Yeah, and you need to be able to commit to what you're doing because you're not going to do anything with a swing like that.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
He showed him that slider running away 2 times in a row. Now might be a good time to call him that 2-seamer running in.
3rd inning, no score to this point. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. A golden opportunity to get on the board. Here goes for naught. We've played 2.5. No score on the show. Bradley Zimmer will stand in. He comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
You know, guys, we all know that those kind of games are going to happen in this sport. It's a tough game out there, no matter who you are. But the good ones are able to put that day behind you and go out and focus on the next game.
We'll move ahead now to the top of inning number 4.
Leading on for the Yankees,
Aaron Judd
right fielder,
is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat because you know he has big-time power.
Ooh, he saws him off with that one.
Well, chalk another one up for that pitcher. He's used to breaking bats, and he'll give you a little stare down after doing something like that every once in a while.
High and deep to right center field. Zimmer racing back. Out of here. She was a wall scraper, but it counts just the same. A home run. Solo shot to right center. 7 home runs for him on the year now, as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
Boy, this would have been one heck of a play out there in center field. You can see him tracking this ball. He's got it in his sights all the way. And he's not going to miss this by much. He nearly brought it back into the yard.
Here's Chase Headley.
third baseman, Chase.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Brantley waits on it. 1 down.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Matt
Holliday digs in with 1 run in and 1 gone in the inning. Lofted in the air out to right field. Almonte has a read on it, and he makes the catch for the 2nd out.
Now batting,
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Choi. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Well, you know, it never feels good to go down on strikes, especially looking. You wouldn't be surprised to see him be a little more aggressive in this at-bat.
Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Tap foul at home plate. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. So just the 1 hit in the inning, but it's a home run that pushes him out in front. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's the Yankees 1 and the Indians. Leading off the inning, Michael Brantley, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
We'll look ahead now and pick this one back up in the top of inning number 8. Leading off the inning, Gary Sanchez, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. Brett Gardner will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far.
Yeah, guys, not really providing the spark that they usually hope to get out of him. Maybe he can make something happen right here.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
And, you know, I've always thought if you're pretty sure a guy might be trying to bunt, then put that first pitch out of the strike zone. Make him show you his intentions. Maybe you get him to offer something that he shouldn't.
And he watches one split the middle here, 1-1. Ground ball right side. Oh, what a stop on the slide. And he'll get the fielder's choice play at second, but that's all.
Well, you could have put the first base bag out in the outfield grass on this play. You're not going to double this guy up. He's too fast. Still, a pretty good job of at least getting that lead runner at second base.
Didi Gregorius, ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
And a dive, but he's back in. Now some movement in the Tribe bullpen as a right-hander starts to loosen up. And another snap throw to the bag. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. From the stretch. And a high strike there, 0-1.
And you know, if you're going to challenge a guy up in the zone with a fastball, why not do it on the first pitch? A lot of times he's going to be taken anyway. And you just bought yourself a strike that you can now throw anything off of.
Now time is barked out by the home plate umpire. And now maybe a mind game or two going on down there as he steps out a second time in the AB. Very weakly on the ground. That's a foul ball. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. One left for the Yankees, but they're up 1-0. Leading off the inning, Bradley Zimmer, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, this has been a great game so far, and they're only down by 1. So getting this leadoff guy on would be huge for them.
Yan Gomes will step in. He's lined out and grounded out in 2 trips.
He seems to be seeing the ball okay, though. Making some decent contact so far.
Quick check on that tying run at first. And the runner will get back standing.
Keeping an eye on him.
And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Batanzas sets. Here's the first pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. Very difficult to get on top of a pitch when it's coming in that high.
Darn near impossible when it's coming at you in the high 90s. You just can't get your hands up there fast enough to stay on top.
A dive, but he's back.
Got a pretty good lead right there.
Runners off for second. Mitch misses low. The throw down. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
Oh, and you know, we see it so often. The running game can really influence the outcome of a ball game. And here, he's representing the tying run, but he's able to use that speed to take second base with 1 out.
No runs, 3 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
Yeah, when that's upstairs like that, that's a pitch you gotta leave alone and make him bring something down.
This one's blooped out toward right center field. Judd will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out, number 2.
Now
so striding in, Francisco Lindor, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit. Well, one thing he's shown so far, he's not afraid to work inside.
Yeah, with that base open right now, he shouldn't have to be afraid. If you do hit him, big deal. Get the next guy.
That evens it up, 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Now a pickoff play at second, but the runner's back easily.
Just keeping an eye on.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. And And that's lifted the other way out to left. Gardner is there to make the catch, and they'll get out of this with the lead intact. Fine work there out of the Yankee bullpen. Ninth inning coming up. It's the Yankees 1 and the Indians nothing. Starlin Castro will stand in now. He's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole. Hitless in his 3 at-bats so far.
Yeah, I mean, he's definitely one of the better hitters in this lineup, and that's why he's in the middle of the order. He just hasn't been able to get it going today. It happens.
Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Getting that first pitch strike is so important against a guy like this. You have to be able to work ahead in the count and not let him dictate the at-bat.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Lifted in the air out to right. Moving under it, Naquin looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
Up next for the Yankees, right fielder,
Aaron Judge will stand in again as we take you back to earlier in the ball game. This one swing here has been the entire offense to this point, as this home run accounted for the only run they've tallied so far. First delivery to him on the way. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. And the catch is made there. 2 gone here in the 9th.
Now
Chase Headley stands in. He got under one and popped out his last time up.
Yeah, he just uppercut a fastball. That top hand kind of dragged through the zone, which caused the bat head to drop a little bit.
Behind on that one. Now behind in the count. 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Swing and a line drive. Foul. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And that gets through, so he'll have his first base hit, make him 1 for 4 in the game now. Matt Holliday digs in. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometime.
And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. Hit hard to short. That's through for a base hit, his 2nd of the ball game.
Yeah, sometimes after 2 outs, you can let your guard down out there on the mound. But all of a sudden, back-to-back hits have given him a bit of a wake-up call here.
Austin will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here.
Tyler Austin.
He takes the changeup the other way out toward right center. Naquin on the move. And the inning is over. Yanks strand a pair, but they're on top 1-0. Tyler Austin will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base.
Now playing first base, number 26.
Jason Kipnis will be tasked now with leading things off in their half of the 9th, as they'll try to do something to prevent being shut out.
And whatever they've done for the
Now
first 3
pitching for the
innings
New York
hasn't yielded a
Yankees.
whole lot so far.
Number
So,
54.
quite frankly, I'm not expecting too much.
Aroldis Chapman is on now to try to close things down here in the ninth. Too high, 1-0. Swung on and missed on a pitch at the thumbs. A ball and a strike.
Well, if there is one worry about a closer throwing this hard, if anyone squares up on a fastball, this game could be tied before you know it.
That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now.
Yeah, showing no fear there. He put the pitch right at the letters away, but that guy didn't want any part of it.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. A quick out number 1.
And this is right where they wanted this thing. You see it on show track there. They wanted to take him up around the letters, hoping for the pop-up, and that's exactly what they got.
Here's Michael Brantley. He'll pop this one fouled off to the left, and it's strike 1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
And if he can come in here and start putting that pitch in that location, ain't nobody going to touch him.
A swinging bunt to the mound. Throw on to first, and now the Indians are down to their final out.
Now batting, the designated hitter,
Edwin Encarnacion will stand in now, hoping to get on track as they've been able to neutralize his power out of the cleanup spot. 0 for 3 thus far.
Well, guys, it just hasn't been his day. You know, sometimes cleanup hitters are sort of all-or-nothing type hitters. But, hey, he's still got a chance to make an impact on this game right now.
Chapman has the target. Here's the 1-0. Called strike at the knees, 1-1.
You have to say they've really had a good game plan for attacking the 3, 4, 5 hitters all game long.
Yeah, and I think the only thing that's better than a game plan has been the execution of that game plan. You're exactly right. They've held this lineup at bay.
Now a pitch runs in on him here, and all he can do is flare one fouled off to the right side. One strike from the shutout. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Wow, just a really great game to watch from beginning to end. A well-pitched 1-0 ball game. This is just a broadcaster's dream.
Time for one final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, a lot of positives to take from this outing, no doubt.